Hey everybody, here's my flowers that I had in my basement through the winter, and I'm getting them out today. Gonna set them outside and let them get some warm sunshine. If it turns back chilly, I'll have to put them back in the basement here, but I'll just watch them to make sure it don't turn real cold again. But so far I'm gonna set them outside here today. But these survived through the winter, 'cause I put them in my basement up under my house here, and it's warm up under there, and they got sun through the window, so they made it through the winter. And I saved my big pink one that I had right here last year. It ain't got no blooms on it yet, but it'll have pretty pink blooms. I got it last Mother's Day, so I saved it also. And I used a chunk of that tree and rolled it up the hill here and made me something to set my flower pot on. Got some more of them down there if I could roll them up the hill, but I don't know if I can get them up here or not. But I rolled this one up the hill one day out here, and I said that'll be something to set on, or I can set my flowers on it. So I wanted to show y'all my flowers here that survived the winter because I put them in the basement. Here's a piece of hydrangea bush. I'm not sure what some of them's called. This one right here had some pretty pink blooms on it last year too. The hydrangea has blue blooms on it. But these two right here, they're the same kind. They had pink on them. And these three right here, I believe they were geraniums, and they had white blooms on them. But see, I made these flower pots out of Easter buckets that I got last year from Walmart, and they made good flower pots. I've got holes poked in the bottom of them where the water will drain. But that's Paw Patrol and little Easter eggs. They make good pots. We raked the leaves off of this spot yesterday and drug them down the hill on a tarp. So we got it cleaned out. Now the grass will start growing a little bit better. I've got some flower pots in there I need to get me some more potting soil for, and I've got some extra ones out front. I'm going to go to Lowe's in a few days and get me some more potting soil and maybe some little flowers to start planting in my pots. It's getting warm weather now, springtime, so ready to plant some flowers. And here's Fluffy. Her and Kittens is out back playing. And here's my big pink rose bush. It'll be real pretty, full of pink roses about May. But I put me a bag of mulch up on the bottom of it a couple days ago. There's Kittens. These two like to play in the fence back here. And they do so good, they stay in the fence. And I gave my two big green bushes over there a haircut. I just cut them way back for now where you could see under them. So I chopped a whole lot of them off for right now, but they'll grow back in time. This was some big chunks of wood when that guy cut this tree up that fell back here. But I've got three right here pulled out where you can sit on them. I might roll them up the hill later on, get my husband to roll them up the hill. I might could get this one here on the left here, but the other two is a little bit bigger. I don't know. He said, don't roll no more of them things up here. But they make good seats, and they would be a good thing for my flower pots to sit on. But see, it made a good one for that one right there. And then I took some of these other flowers and made me a little flower bed right here. And these things will grow and spread also when they get bigger. That's what I've got on the side of the house out there. And around that big tree, all them purple and white irises. So I put some back here to start me a flower bed. They'll fill that bed up right there in time. My hydrangea bushes out here, they got chilled a little bit one night. So they've got some brown on them now. I don't know if they'll do good or not now. The three I had right here in the front of this tree were doing so good. Had bloomed out pretty green leaves coming along. And then it got cold one night. And now it's chilled them a little bit. So I'm not going to break the brown off right yet. Just kind of see what it'll do. But I believe it's going to mess it up just a little bit where it got a little chilled. Right here's one, looks pretty good. Maybe it'll start growing and do good. These are the ones that I moved from the back and brought them around front when we had that tree cleaned up back there. This bush right here, they're starting to grow. They'll be full of little yellow flowers, like little yellow carnations. I've got 3 bunches of them right here at this tree. I had cut them all down last year, but they're coming back out. These patch right here of irises, they'll be purple and white when they bloom. They'll be full of blooms. Usually bloom in April. This is the original patch of them, and I have took pieces of them and put them throughout the yard and other spots and made more of them. They grow real good. And here's these bushes. They're growing and getting yellow and green. I trimmed them a whole lot last year though. They were way bigger than this. And here's 2 pots that I've got lilies in. They're sprouting out. They'll be pink. I've got some hosta plants coming up in these 2 pots. I got some more irises on this side of the house. They're all real pretty when they bloom out. There's kittens. Say hey. Here's Precious. Hey, Precious. She likes to come back here in the backyard now where the fence is took down. It's open on this side. Here's another hydrangea. See, they're just starting to grow a little bit now. Now I got over here and raked up under these the other day too. There some kind of flower there. I forgot what they're called. But they got pretty dark pink blooms on them also when they bloom out. A lot of stuff ain't bloomed yet. But it's getting ready to. About another month or so, things will start be blooming more. See, they getting the buds on them, but that'll open up and be a pretty pink flower. These will have pink blooms on them too. The wind broke my little spin wheels here. Broke a lot of the pieces off of them. And here's one of my rose bushes. But see, they used to be way bigger than they are. I trimmed them also last fall. Got 2 right here. And they had done bushed in together. I should have just left them alone. But I trimmed them all short again. So they got to start growing all over again. But they're pretty when they bloom. Okay, thank y'all for watching. Have a great day. Bye.